Hi everyone, I'm Ritu and this is my first review and knowledge transfer video. So the name of my channel is Colors Are Satisfying and this channel will purely be about colors, stationeries, reviews, preferably which are available in Indian markets because I would like people to explore options and grow their creativity. So the product that we will be reviewing today is the Camlin High-Quality drawing pencils. So as you can see, this is a product from Camlin, which is a very well-known stationery brand in India. It retails for 45 Indian rupees and it is easily available in stationery shops and even online. But before getting into the review, I would like to discuss the theory behind these HB or H pencils. So friends, anything which has such kind of grades is always based on some kind of scale. So the scale which is used in pencils is known as the graphite grading scale. Now, as the name suggests, graphite grading scale is all about the grades which are given to these pencils based on the graphite content in them. So, for simple understanding, let's assume a graph wherein we have 0 as a center, but in this case we will assume HB as a center. Now HB is that pencil that we usually use in our schools. So in this graph, the right side will pertain to B's and the left to the H. Now whenever we used to buy pencils for our schools, the normal pencil that we used to have is the HB pencil. So what does this HB stands for? The H stands here for the hardness and the B stands for blackness. Yeah, so H stands for the hardness and the B stands for blackness, and together they make HB, which is the neutral pencil or the one which is in the center. Now the hardness here means the harder core, and by core I mean the graphite inside the pencil, and blackness will have a softer core because it will give you a darker color. Now along with these alphabetical notations, these pencils also have numerical values such as 2B, H, 4B, 6B and so on, and similarly for the H ones, 2H, 4H, 6H and so on. Now what does these numbers signify? So as we move forward from a lower number to a higher number, it will signify the color. The darker the color is getting and the softer the core is getting when we're talking about the bold pencils, the black pencils in particular. So the bold pencils are darker plus softer. So now to review our product, Camlin drawing pencils. This packet comes with 6 pencils, namely HB, 2B, 3B, 4B, 6B and 8B. Now there are even higher versions like 9B, 10B. You can buy them individually, but they are not a part of this packet. So as you can see, I've been using these pencils, so some of them are short. So they are dark green colored pencils. In the bottom you have their numbers 2B, 4B, 3B, and the harder ones will come in a different shade of green. So there is another different packet for the harder pencils, but today we are reviewing these bold pencils. Now the first difference that you're going to see will be in the thickness of the graphite and the color of the graphite. So as the 8B, which I've used like anything, and the other pencil, the graphite is thicker and the color is darker. So that is the first visible difference that you'll see. Now these pencils come pre-sharpened in this packet. Now we're going to review each of them one by one. So I'm going to make 4 circles for each of the pencils starting from HB. Now, HB, as I've already mentioned, is the normal pencil that we use, so it will feel like a normal pencil and no different. But why am I drawing 4 circles? Because after drawing these circles, I am also going to demonstrate the blending pattern with these pencils, because as I've mentioned that they have different kind of core, softer and harder. So when the core is softer, it is easier to blend, it is darker in color, and so you have a wide scope when you can use these pencils in the sketching work or creating shadows and creating that saturation, that contrast when you're sketching. So 4 boxes because I will be using 4 different blending tools. One being my hands, second being a Q-tip, third is a tissue paper, and fourth is a brush. So I am lining them from top to bottom in the order of the number. So the top one will be HB, then 2B, 3B, 4B, 6B, and 8B. So till now I've completed till 3B, and yeah, I'm drawing. So I will be showing you so from 6B, you will notice this drastic difference in the core or the graphite of the pencil, because it will need a little amount of pressure and the color will be darker, and the point will also be a little bit thicker, and so on. The 8B is the darkest one in this packet. So yeah, it is the softest one in this packet. There are more. I also work with the 10B pencil, and if you guys are interested, I'm going to do a full video with all kinds of pencil, even the hard ones and the other numbers as well. Let me also know if you want this video to be done in Hindi. So now I'm going to blend it with my hand. The first column will all be blended through all be blended using my fingers. The second column will be used will have tissue paper as the blending tool. The third column will have the brush, and the fourth column will have the Q-tip. Now I usually work with my fingers when I'm blending because it's easier. There are other tools available online as well, but I've never used them, so I'm not that comfortable with them. But these things are always available in your house, so you can always make use of them. Now tissue paper. So tissue paper will be stronger than the fingers. So you can see the power of blending here. And you can create magic with these pencils once you learn how to sketch and how to play with the light and creating shadows. These different the different composition of these pencils will only help you in drawing a better picture, a better sketch, a better portrait, because you would need a different shade or a different kind of blending. If you're drawing a face, a different kind of blending in each part of the face. So the darker one will really help you to create that depth effect. Okay, the third column I've started using the brush. You can see the difference between the tissue and the brush. So a brush, actually I would have used a broader brush, but this is the only one that I could manage right now. And the fourth column I'll be using a Q-tip. With Q-tip, the problem that I feel is that it picks up the color, so you don't get that concentrated color there, and which is also the problem with tissue paper. It does not picks the color, but it spreads it everywhere. You can see the different blended circles here, and different graphite, like the one which I have shaded with the 3B pencils. They are pretty sharp as compared to the 8B ones. So yeah, coming back to the packet. At the back of this packet, they have mentioned the scale from HB to 6H pencils, wherein from HB to 2B, you can use them for drawing and writing, and from 2B to 10B, you can use them for sketching and artist's work, and from H to 6H, you can use it for lithography and carpentry. Yeah, so the harder pencils are also used in carpentry works because they work best on harder surfaces. Okay, these are the properties which they were sharpened already. They have minus crystalline graphite lead. So yeah, friend, tell me if you like this video, and please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. If you want a screenshot of this, what I've done, I'll be posting it on the Instagram handle, and I'll be posting it right down in the description box. And yeah, bye.